Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Collector, and welcome to Movie Night, a segment on my channel that I like to just sit and watch a movie and just talk about it afterwards. The movie I'm watching tonight or the movie that I watched tonight is a scary movie that's pretty new, and nobody's really talking about it. I think it was produced by Shudder, which I thought was kind of strange because I thought they only showed movies. Like they were just like a Netflix for scary movies. I didn't realize they actually produced movies, but I guess Netflix does that too. So, whatever. But the movie in question tonight is called Found Footage 3D. Yes, they made a found footage horror movie in 3D. So if you're prone to motion sickness, this is going to be your worst nightmare, and maybe not in the way that you want from a scary movie. Um, but I did have to buy it on Blu-ray because I don't subscribe to Shudder yet. I might actually have to check them out. But it also came with a lenticular slipcover, and I'm a sucker for that. Like Conjuring and Cabin in the Woods both had these lenticular slipcovers, and so, damn, I'm a sucker. Anyway, first thing I want to say is it's not standard, or it's not actual Blu-ray 3D. It's traditional 3D, like they used to have on DVD. So you don't need the 3D TV, you don't need the 3D Blu-ray player, and it came with the standard 3D glasses, old school style. Of course, it was really off-putting to wear those. I mean, obviously, I wear glasses anyway, but it's really off-putting to wear this because I'm not used to wearing that type of 3D glasses anymore. But anyway, the movie itself was actually not bad for what it was. I mean, usually found footage movies are a dime a dozen, and what was that one about the hangman at the school or whatever that was just awful and blah blah blah. And frankly, I'm not even that big of a fan of Blair Witch Project, but this is actually probably the best found footage movie I have seen in a long time. Basically what it is it's half meta comedy and half actual creepy scary movie. The meta comes from the fact that they are an actual film crew filming a found footage film, and they joke about all the tropes and about how shitty a lot of movies are and how found footage movies are a dime a dozen basically, and then they start joking about some of the 3D because they wanted it to be the first 3D found footage horror movie. I guess they succeeded. But the meta part was actually pretty funny, and the beard dude, I do not know his name. I am terrible with names, but the dude with the beard, he is actually the best part of the movie, I think. And but as I said, when they actually got to the scary part, it actually got pretty damn scary. The ghost in it, they call it the specter in it, was actually really well done considering the, I guess, low budget that this movie would have had, because the ghost itself was just a shadow. I mean, 3D shadow, like in the room with them, in the middle of the room with them. But I think that actually helped out a lot because the simplicity of it made it to where it didn't look bad. Just kind of like a misty shadow type thing, and it was pretty well done. The acting was actually pretty decent. The directing was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, as far as complaints go, I really don't have too many with it. I mean, it's not like the best thing ever, the scariest thing ever, but as far as like if you want to pick it up from like Redbox or want to click on Shudder and see if it's on there, I'd recommend watching it. For a late Friday night. It's pretty well done. So I don't know what rating I would give, a 3.5 out of 5, something like that, somewhere in there, maybe 3.75. I don't know, close to 4. I don't want to say 4 exactly though. You know what I mean? So but as far as like I said, when it's funny, it's funny. When it's scary, it's scary. So it accomplishes what it wanted to do. If you're not into found footage films, this movie's not. It's probably not going to change your mind. But a lot of the ideas in it are actually pretty good. There are a couple moments where it did rip off other movies, like Sinister came to mind with one part of it. But I mean, like I said, overall, with what they had, they did a damn decent job with it. So yeah, check it out. This has been the Nostalgia Collector, and remember, physical media will never die.